playing Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer.
Saturn and Venus, they're impossibly large. This can't be right. That doesn't seem to matter right now. The city of Gleam. The place I'm terrified I'm meant to be. Ugh. What's burning? It stings my eyes.
My name is a room.
Oh my god. Are you Jane Doe?
That's not my name. My name is a room.
I don't understand.
You will. When you reach our house, you will.
All right, time to track down Corey Finnegan. Plenty of places to see out there today. I should get going. Extra helmets. Eileen used to wear one of them when... Nothing out there but a brick wall and a bucket load of misery. Nah, I'll let her sleep in peace.
Hey, it's Lucas. I just heard back from an informant of mine. And apparently, our boy FaZe was sighted downtown this morning. You know, near the pawn shop. Alright, kid. We're even.
Perfect. I gotta head there right away. Maybe the guy's still around. Here we go again. Pattern. Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. T. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs? Pattern. Stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. T. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs? I better hope I don't get desperate enough for one of these predatory loans. Nah, I'm broke, and there's nothing I want to pawn. Creepy design. Creepy design. Hey, Corey, right?
Only Ma calls me that. It's Faye's, homegirl.
Sure thing. Faye's homegirl.
You one of those sassy-ass chicks, huh?
I've been known to mouth off on occasion. But wait a minute, you look familiar.
Huh? What are you on about? The Fays ain't ever seen you before.
Yeah, you're that raving lunatic I electrocuted up on Constance Hill.
Damn, that was you? Oh man, my bad. I was fucked up that day. No doubt, yo.
No shit you were. You better keep your distance, buddy.
Oh, come on, I'm all good now. I just had a tiny little pick-me-up this morning. That's it, I swear.
Uh-huh. At least you're lucid enough for a fucking conversation.
You got me good, though, no joke. Look at this sick bump on my head, and I still can't feel some toes on my foot, for real.
Well, you had it coming. Look, Faze, people have been saying that you're a guy with some useful information.
Oh, yeah, I guess the Faze knows a thing or two. Alright then, speak.
That's an interesting graffiti you've got there.
Badass, isn't it? It's my tribute to Pyre, the best hit I ever had.
The eye. That's what you saw?
Yeah, the eye of the universe staring back at me.
I don't want to show that to him.
What's up with this little rainbow thing?
Oh, just an unprompted gift from this new age girl I met. I don't want to show that to him. Are you a regular customer here at the pawn shop?
Nah, when I need a fence, I got my own guy on the other side of town.
I don't want to ask him about that. You seem like the kind of guy who knows some tricks to get quick money, am I right?
Why, you looking for a gig?
Not quite that desperate yet. Gutsy move. Spraying graffiti like this when the shop's open and all?
That's the phase, baby. Always living on the edge.
I don't want to ask him about that. You smoke?
Tobacco? Fuck no. That shit kills people.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
That crazy killer? Nothing. Faze ain't that much of a creep.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh? The what mirrors?
Never mind. Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, never went in a church since Catholic school. Fuck that shit.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Sure, stayed there a few years back.
You heard there was a Soothsayer murder there, right?
Oh shit. That was the place? Nah, I didn't know that.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Look, I know nothing about no murders, aight?
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nah, never heard of that chick.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, don't know that name.
I don't want to ask him about that. So, what's your deal, Faze?
Me? Well, you know, just another street dog trying to get by.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
Well, fuck, not great. But I mean, could be worse. At least it's summer soon.
I see. Have you been making graffiti long?
Forever. The Fays always loved drawing, even as a kid. Art was probably the only subject I ever passed.
I've been told you scored some pyre. Is that right?
Oh man, yes. Just once. I'd do anything to feel that high again.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
You'd have to be a junkie to understand. The Faze has tried every psychedelic under the sun. LSD, DMT, shrooms, none of them compare to pyre. Mind at large, pure and simple.
Mind at large? What does that mean?
That we have like a filter in our brains, keeping us from seeing what's really out there. Drugs like pyre numb that filter, allowing us to see alternate realities, astral realms, all kinds of wild shit, yo.
Interesting. And what did pyre make you see?
Man, most of it can't be described with words. One thing is burned into my mind, though. The eye. The eye of the universe staring back at me. I never believed in a god before, but now I ain't so sure.
How did you get pyre in the first place? It seems hard to come by.
The pyre dealers came to me. Makes sense, I've been a steady dope fiend for 15-something years now. Guess they went with the tried and true, huh?
Right. I've also heard rumors about some kind of interview. Is there any truth to that?
Oh yeah, those fuckers asked all sorts of questions. About my childhood, dramas, and whatnot. Wasn't no problem for me to yap about. The Faze is an open book.
Curious. So, the pyre dealers. It's a man and a woman, right?
Yeah, dude's a big bald guy. I'll never forget his face. Creepy motherfucker.
Creepy how?
I don't know, man. He was intense. You know, not looking at you, but through you? Like I was a thing, not a person.
What about the woman?
I just caught a quick glimpse of her. She wore a hood. Saw some pretty nasty scars, though. Something seriously fucking bad happened to that chick.
She had scars? On her face?
Yeah, on one side. Melted skin, like from burns, acid, or some shit like that.
Damn. Got any more details on this couple? You know, what they were wearing or what they looked like?
Both white people. She didn't seem too old, like your age maybe. Dressed in all black. I guess she wasn't too girly, you know? What's the word for it when you're in between?
Androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous. That's what she was.
Got it. And what about the man?
In his 40s or so. Bald head, big black eyebrows, brown eyes, and like I said, intense fucking energy. Major big bad wolf vibes coming off that dude.
All right. Thanks. I don't want to show that to him. What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh? The what mirrors?
Never mind. I don't want to show that to him. Hey, have a look at this. Do you recognize any of these men?
Oh, fuck! That's him! The tall, bald guy!
You sure? The man called Vic?
200%. That's the pyre dealer.
Well then, I guess it's time to go visit the ranger station. I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show that to him.
Yo, get that thing away from me!
Sorry, couldn't resist.
You clearly ain't ever been tased. Shouldn't wave that around all casual like that. Yo, get that thing away from me! You clearly...
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
All right, I think that's everything he knows. Nah, I have no reason to believe Rachel is hiding anything worth that kind of risk. I don't see any locks there. I don't think so. Too risky. Besides, the murder happened. Complimentary refreshments. I'm not thirsty, though. Brochures of various outdoor activities around Bear Creek. Nothing here looks very interesting to me at the moment. I know nothing about fish, but I guess nailing it to the friggin' wall must mean it's not a bad catch. Overpriced pictures of landmarks I've seen 100 times? No thanks. What a monstrosity. Better not turn that on or the building might lift off. Looks like an office area. No reason to go in there. Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out.
Hello there, and welcome to the Bear Creek Ranger Station.
Why aren't you chipper? Cassie, I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all. Happy to help.
I don't want to ask her about that. I came across one of these brochures of yours.
Nice, isn't it? I was the one who came up with the idea. I love community building.
Probably a bad idea to show that. It's stolen evidence. I don't want to ask her about that. That's the biggest ceiling fan I have ever seen.
Tell me about it. We wouldn't be able to hear ourselves talking if it was turned on.
I don't want to ask her about that. What's in there?
That's Chief Walker's office, but he's not in right now.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask her. Big fish over there. Who caught it?
Chief Walker, of course. He's a legendary fisherman around here. Biggest largemouth bass caught in over 30 years.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Horrific stuff. but I don't know much about the murder that happened here on park grounds. Only senior rangers dealt with that.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, they're part of the Soothsayer's MO, right? I haven't come across one in my private life, though.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, I haven't heard of that one.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Haven't heard of it, sorry.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much, sorry. Besides Debbie, I'm not in the loop on the Soothsayer victims.
So, Deborah Sinclair must have been quite a shock, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible. Everyone around here loved Debbie.
Did you know her personally?
I wouldn't say that. I just met her a couple of times. Lovely lady, though. She'll be missed.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't think so.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nope, sorry.
I don't want to ask her about that. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Doesn't sound like anyone I know. Sorry.
Do you know what pyre is?
You mean like a fire?
No, this is an illegal drug.
Oh, I must have missed the memo on that one.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Oh, I can't help you there. I haven't seen a person like that.
So I saw in this brochure that a park ranger called Vic works here. Is that correct?
Sure, Ranger Cooper is one of the rangers assigned to this district.
Ranger Cooper, huh? What's his full name? Can I talk to him?
It's Victor Cooper, but he's off duty right now.
Off duty? For how long? Why?
Oh, shoot! I don't have any of those details.
Well, what about a phone number or an address?
I'm not allowed to give out that information. Sorry. You'll have to run it by the chief.
Well, fine. Let's talk to the chief then.
Oh, double shoot! He's not here on Saturdays. He'll be back on Monday morning.
Well, all right. What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, they're part of the Soothsayer's MO, right? I haven't...
That's all I needed. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. Have a nice day now.
Since I have a better description of both drug dealers now, it's probably worthwhile to return to some of the earlier witnesses. Looks like an office area. No reason to go in there. Rows and rows of buried folks. Makes me think of Grandma. I'm glad I got a chance to reconnect with her a few years ago. The King of Kings Catholic Church, established 1904. That must be the rectory building where the deacon was killed. Based on what the Reverend told me, there isn't anything left of the crime scene. Let's not get any crazy ideas. The priest is right here if I have questions. Let's not get any crazy ideas. Hello again, Father.
Welcome back, my child. What can I help you with?
I don't want to show that to him. 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 I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that. Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't know that woman.
I don't want to ask him about that. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
That name doesn't sound familiar to me.
I'm looking for a young drug dealer, a woman with facial scars. Ring a bell?
I happen to recall a person like that. A homeless woman whom Ben was helping get back on her feet.
Wow, really?
Yes, about your age. No drug dealer to my knowledge, but she had some sort of scars on the side of her face, yes.
Amazing. Is there anything else you can remember about her?
I'm afraid not. My memory has seen better days, and this was years ago.
Well, is there any more information about her somewhere? Maybe in Ben's records, if he had any.
I suppose I could check, but I would need a name.
Darn. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, I don't know that person.
All right, I'm heading back out.
Goodbye, young lady.
Nah, I'm not that desperate to get hydrated. Looks like Eileen printed some business cards for herself. Cute little frog. E has had that thing as long as I've known her. Of course he's agreed. Still glued to your desk on a Saturday, huh?
Well, you know, that promotion isn't gonna earn itself. What's up? Whoa, is that what I think it is?
Yup. Found it at one of the crime scenes.
Impressive. And scary. Be careful out there.
I'll do my bestie, but no promises. Look what Meadow gave me.
Good call. I can imagine your chakras are quite out of whack.
Ha ha. I don't want to ask her about that. Do you know who Corey Finnegan is? Also goes by the nickname FaZe?
No, I don't know who that is.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
I don't, no.
Rumors say that one of the people dealing pyre is a woman our age with facial scars. Sound familiar?
No, I haven't heard of a person described like that.
I'll let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
Huh, aren't those Rachel's? A missing cat, roommate wanted, junk for sale. No answer. Nah, I have no reason to believe Rachel is hiding anything. Oh no. No time for that now. I need to talk to Rachel. No time for that now. Hey there, Rachel.
Oh, it's you. I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
He was drugged. He may have not even realized what was happening.
Yes. My poor Eric. Victimized by all those demonic women. And I'll never see him again. In this world.
Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife?
Because we're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart.
Are you sure that's God's will? You said it yourself. Eric was a sinner. You're not.
Suicide is a sin. If I defile my soul, we'll be back together again. Lord, forgive me.
Don't!
I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
He was drugged. He may have not even realized what was happening.
Yes. My poor Eric. Victimized by all those demonic women. And I'll never see him again. In this world.
Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife?
Because we're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart.
If Eric would reunite with anyone in death, it would be Sarah.
He did love her. He talked about her all the time.
Yes. Think about it. What started Eric's spiral of destruction? Sarah's death. She's the one he always wanted. Everything he did was to try and distract himself from that fact.
You're right. What am I doing? This can't be God's plan.
It can't. God wants something better for you.
I can't believe I came so close to doing that.
You didn't go through with it, and that's what matters. You need to promise you'll get some help, though.
I will. Promise. I suppose you had some questions for me, though, since you came back here.
Oh, I guess I did. I almost forgot, given everything that just happened.
Okay. What did you want to know?
Does the name Tabitha Caldwell mean anything to you?
No, I haven't heard that name before.
I don't want to ask her about that. Do you know Corey Finnegan? He may also go by the name FaZe.
No, I haven't heard that name before.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, sorry.
I'm looking for a young woman with some kind of facial scars. Can you recall a person like that?
Oh, yeah. Her. Looked like burn scars to me, but she wore a hood and wasn't facing me, so I couldn't tell for sure.
Wow, really? Tell me more, please.
She was one of Eric's girls, I think. I saw them a few times out of the hallway. A real harpy, that one.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
This is off the record, right? I could get in real trouble for what I'm about to tell you.
Of course, you have my word.
Well, I was really worried about Eric, you know, so I made sure to write down everything he was up to, so I could help him better, and I overheard them talking.
Are you telling me you have a transcript?
Yes.
Well, Rachel, that would be tremendously useful to me.
I realize that. I'm not comfortable giving you all of my notes. Some of them are private, but I can give you a copy of the transcript with the scarred girl.
That would be amazing. Thanks.
Okay, wait here. I'll be right back. Here you go.
Perfect. Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to show that to her. Thanks again for this.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could be helpful.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Foul implements, used for witchcraft and black magic. You should steer clear of them.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask her about... I've noticed quite a few tokens of remembrance around. It seems...
You don't know the half of it. This place is nothing but a hollow shell without him.
All right. I need to leave now. Will you be okay?
I will. I think I'd like to be left alone now. I'll go call my pastor.
All right. Take care, Rachel, and, God bless you.
You too, Eileen.
Actually, it's... Never mind. Bye. Rachel seems to think they were talking about Faith, but I think that's actually her name. No reason to go up there right now. Hey, weren't you at the Club of Hearts the other day?
Guilty as charged. I couldn't help but notice your performance as well. First time?
That obvious, huh?
I had a hunch. Impressive debut, nonetheless.
Thanks, buddy. So, I had a few things to ask.
Certainly. Go ahead.
I don't want to show that to him. 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 I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that. I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
Alas, I don't.
Do you know anyone called Faith with facial scars?
No, I don't know anyone named Faith, scarred or not.
Thanks. I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well. Good luck.
Another thing.
Yes?
So, remember that scarred homeless woman we talked about? I think her name is Faith.
Ah, interesting. Give me a moment to check the records. Yes, there was a Faith Cyrene. An apartment was arranged for her at 12 Onyx Row in 1996. No phone number listed.
That's tremendously helpful. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. I sincerely hope she provides the answers you're looking for.
All right, I'm heading back out.
Goodbye, young lady.
That's my best lead yet, but it's getting late. I better swing by the office and grab a bite to eat before I check it out. Hey, hey.
Back again, huh? What's happening?
What do you think of that graffiti there on the wall behind you?
Not my cuppa, but could be worse, I guess. At least it's got something going for it, unlike your dime a dozen tag.
I don't want to show that to him. Do you know Corey Finnegan calls himself FaZe?
Sure, I know him. Grew up on the same block. That guy's been a hardcore dope fiend since motherfucking diapers.
Yeah, I know I promised to tell him about the pyre dealers, but I can't risk Lionel's crew interfering with my investigation. When I'm done with the case, I'll let him know. That's it. Later, Lionel.
Until next time, hot stuff.
I guess she's not home. Nah, there's no reason to break into Meadows' trailer. I don't feel like burning that. No reason to go up there. Locked. Guess no one's home. No reason to go up there. Various groceries. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh. That poor thing doesn't put a dent in the god-awful aesthetic of this room. I guess she likes to sleep rough. All empty. This isn't a residence, it's a safe house. Freshly eaten. Somebody was here recently. Pretty decent view of the city from up here. Certainly beats the brick wall outside my office window. Looks barely used. Guess Faith doesn't spend much time here. No proper bed, but a cell phone. This gal needs to get her priorities straight. Password protected, of course. I'll see if I can crack this later. Pretty decent view of the city from up here. Certainly beats the brick wall outside my office window. Fuck. That came from the roof.
The alley. Watch out.
It's fine. She's just trying to get away. We need to get you to a doctor.
Too late. I won't.
Lucas! No. You're not gonna get away with this. I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna kill you.
Come on, kid. Time to get back up.
Ugh. Lucas?
Who else? Your mother?
Wait, you didn't bleed out?
Passed out from the pain. Didn't bother to check my pulse, did you?
That doesn't... I'm dead, aren't I?
Ha! Yeah, I see how that could make sense. Maybe you cracked your skull on the pavement and this is our last tango. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I can't be fucking dead. I'm supposed to avenge you.
Avenge me? An alcoholic has-been? Wife and kids who loathe him? Please. You should be concerned with whomever is willing to avenge you.
I don't think anyone would do that for me. Anyone alive, that is.
No argument there. You haven't been making friends lately, have you?
I guess not. I'm sorry, Lucas. I should have been there for you.
Why should you? You're too good for that. You're new blood, and I'm just a fossil.
That's not...
Let's not play games, kid. I know you. Afterlife or not, we can't stay here. This place reeks of gasoline. Come on. I know the way.
I really lost control there, didn't I? The bike is toast. I'm lucky to be alive. These boxes must have cushioned the crash. I guess that's why I'm still breathing. This city of ours is oblivious and indifferent to what happened here. Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that. Just some drain. I have more important things to worry about. I don't want to waste film on that. That doesn't need a photo. Hey, wait up. What's going on, Lucas?
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
Yeah, I know, kid. Time to move on, huh?
So, there's something I need to tell you. Lucas?
Here's Kathy Rain!
What the hell is this? Who said that?
Now, who's got something to say to the one and only badass bitch herself?
I'm tired of being manipulated, Kathy. You've always got some hidden agenda. I've been nothing but a good friend to you, and there's only so much I can take. We were great together at Rain Investigations, and then you had to ruin it all by blaming me when things started to go downhill. That was so unfair, and it really hurt me. Will you ever change?
I'm too scared. Whenever I've been vulnerable, I've been abandoned.
When we were young, you used me and threw me away. That really fucked me up. And now you're doing it again. Have you ever thought about why you're alone? Why everything keeps going to shit?
I can't help it. I'm stuck in my filth. I mean, the only way to climb up is to pull others down.
Who are you? And what did you do to my fucking daughter?
I'm right here, Mom. Ready to take out the trash.
Hallelujah!
Uh-oh, somebody's out for blood.
Time to bash some sense into you, bitch. Can't. This is confusing. It wasn't me, was it? I want to wake up. There's pain. And there's something. And then. Before we. There was. One holds another, holds another, holds another. And there's something. And then. Before we. Minted the year she was born. She lost it. And it is mine now. And there's something. And then. Before we. One holds another, holds another, holds another. And there's minted the year she was. Yes, bash her brains in. Finish her. No, she is not worthy. No, she is not worthy. And there's something. And then. No, she is not worthy. There's pain. And there's something. God, what a nightmare. Good girl. Let's go back to sleep. What's that, honey? We got a rat in here?
I am in you now. I know your flesh and your fiery heart. A heart that yearns to be crushed before the immolation takes hold and nothing remains.
This isn't real. I destroyed you. I destroyed the place you came from.
There is no death. Only change. I am the limb of man, but you may call me Mr. Burgundy. Now, let the liturgy commence.
It was him, yet it wasn't. He realized that he had to be the one to pass through the threshold. He had to be the one to take responsibility.
Ugh.
Kathy?
Who else? Do you know many blue-haired comatose girls?
Thank God. Are you okay?
Just peachy. How long was I out?
4 days.
Fuck. What about...
Mildred's okay. Don't worry.
That's a relief. The bike, then?
It was pretty beat up, but Dad fixed it. It's standing out in the parking lot.
But he hates me. Why'd he do that?
I'd be the first to admit that you're not his favorite person, but he happens to love this gal, and I'll tell you, she pouted real bad at him.
You didn't have to do that, E.
You're right, I didn't, but I wanted to. Sometimes people care. Everything doesn't always have to be some cynical tit for tat.
I guess not.
So, I heard about Lucas.
Don't remind me. He wanted to be a team and I turned him down. If I'd had his back that night, maybe he'd still be alive.
Or you'd both be dead. You know better than to blame yourself like this, Kathy.
Maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's over. I'm finished. This medical bill will be the final nail in my coffin.
What's up with the defeatist attitude, Detective? That's not how we usually solve a case, is it?
You don't really want to help, E. You're just feeling guilty because I got myself hurt.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The Soothsayer killed Lucas. He was my friend too. Are we really gonna let this monster get away with what they did to him?
What's this? Dusting off the good old eye for an eye, are you, E?
No! This is about doing the right thing. The Soothsayer has to be stopped. Despite our faults, we've always made a great team. And it's time for us to step up. For Lucas. What do you say?
Well, I say we better get some heavy painkillers or we won't get far. I feel like I've been through a grinder.
That's the spirit. Hey, doctor! We've got a girl here in need of some heavy drugs. Stat.
That's the last thing I thought I'd ever hear come out of your mouth.
I'll go grab some lunch while you guys talk, okay?
Sure. See you in a bitty. All right, lay it on me, Doc. How bad is it?
You've suffered 2 rib fractures and some cuts and bruises, but your most serious condition is what's called a subdural hematoma, a buildup of blood on the surface of the brain.
Oh, fuck. That sounds serious.
It is. Most cases are treated with cranial surgery to drain the blood and alleviate the pressure. However, your hematoma is relatively small, and its location makes surgery a greater risk, so we chose a more conservative approach, managing it with medication and closely monitoring the results.
All right. How has the condition progressed?
We performed an MRI yesterday, and the good news is that the hematoma has shrunk in size. We believe it will heal on its own, but I would advise that you remain here under observation for at least 2 weeks.
That won't fly, Doc. Money is an issue. Can I check myself out and continue the treatment on my own?
Technically, yes. We can prescribe some corticosteroid pills to help manage the symptoms. I wouldn't recommend this course of action, though. You'd have to sign an AMA form.
Against medical advice, yeah. I'm aware of how that works. What risks should I know about?
Well, physical exertion and additional head trauma may exacerbate the injury, resulting in severe headaches, confusion, and loss of consciousness. If you're unlucky, it may even be fatal.
Well, damn. Guess I better take it easy. What about this neck brace thing?
Oh, that's just standard procedure in cases like this. Those x-rays came back clean, so you can safely remove it.
All right, good. Let's get that form then, Doc.
Very well. Oh, and before I forget, there was a young police officer here looking for you. He said he knew you?
Sounds like Josh. Thanks for the heads up. All right, all dolled up and ready to go. Time to get out of this joint. Geez, I'm popular. If I knew I'd get this many visitors, I'd have crashed my bike months ago.
Greetings. It looks like you are feeling better.
Hi. Do I know you?
You don't recognize me. We met at the library a while back.
Oh, right. The librarian guy. No offense, buddy, but, what are you doing in what will soon cease to be my hospital room?
I apologize for barging in. I should properly introduce myself. I am Tom Ward, but you may know me as T.
Oh, you're the guy. You left me all those notes.
Yes. For reasons I cannot explain, I felt that a subtle approach was safer for both of us. However, given what happened to you and your late friend, the stakes are getting too high, so I'd like to propose an alliance.
An alliance? Why? Who are you? Have you been stalking me?
Who I am is not an easy question to answer, but I'll say this. Much like yourself, I have a score to settle with the Soothsayer.
That's so? What kind of score?
An immeasurable one. Everything was taken from me. My life was destroyed. I was enslaved.
Enslaved? Were you tied up in a creepy serial killer dungeon, or what?
Not quite. There is a malevolence hiding behind the Soothsayer. This evil found me at my lowest point, forcing me into bondage.
Are you saying that the Soothsayer is doing the bidding of someone else?
Yes. I also believe that the conjunction tomorrow will be instrumental to their plans.
Huh? What plans? What conjunction?
As for their plans, I don't know for sure, but I'm certain that the murders serve a specific purpose. The conjunction I speak of is when Saturn and Venus meet in the sky. It's the first such occurrence in over 80 years. Some believe that this event is charged with, esoteric potency.
Uh-huh. I think I've heard enough.
You don't believe me. I feared as much. Very well. I will pursue the Soothsayer on my own. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, you do that. See you, buddy. There was something really off about that guy.
Hey, what'd I miss? Who was that man?
No one, just some creepy weirdo.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to head out. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
So, yeah, that about sums it up.
Wow. What a wild case. What will you do next?
The Chief Ranger should be back now, so I think I'll go talk to him about Cooper.
Yeah. It must be dangerous to confront Cooper himself, though, if he is who you think he is.
Yes. Before I go anywhere near him, I should retrieve Lucas's gun. I wasn't kept under police surveillance at the hospital, so the cops couldn't have found it yet. It must still be somewhere around the crash site.
Then there's Longhorn PI, right? Maybe Lucas left some things behind?
Assuming the cops haven't ransacked the place, yes. But good idea. I should check there sooner rather than later.
How can I help with all of this then?
Well, there's this cell phone that I found in Faith Cyrene's apartment. Passcode protected. Maybe you could do something with that?
You bet. I'll have that cracked in no time.
Great. Guess we have a plan then. Meet up here tonight?
Okie dokie.
Maybe later. The red one goes better with this set. Every biker worth her salt has got a box like this somewhere. Extra helmets. Eileen used to wear useful things for when the Catmobile. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Any thoughts on the first victim, Rose Taylor?
Not sure, but that affair that she had with an Angstrom patient sounds suspicious, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising if this lover of hers was involved in her death. What do you think happened to Eric Holloway?
From what we learned from Rachel, Faith Cyrene had her claws in him, didn't she?
Yeah. Eric was murdered on a roof too, just like Lucas. Everything points to Faith as the culprit. What's your theory on the deacon?
Reverend Winters said that he set up Faith Cyrene with an apartment, right? Well, she probably got close to him just like Eric and then had him killed.
The question is how? It clearly looked like suicide by hanging.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I can't imagine how that could happen to a devout Christian like the deacon.
What do you think about Jane Doe, the burned woman?
Oh, what an agonizing death. It makes me wonder if the Soothsayer had some kind of personal vendetta against her.
It's possible. The other murders were relatively quick and clean in comparison, weren't they?
Yeah, quite a risk too, right? Doing it in a public place and everything?
Good point. Seems like an escalation. But then again, most serial killers grow bolder with each kill, don't they?
I guess so. In any case, learning Jane Doe's real identity should be key.
Agreed. So, Deborah Sinclair, how do you think she ended up crossing paths with the Soothsayer?
I don't know, but the cabin had no signs of a break-in, right? She probably trusted her killer.
Most likely, yeah. What's your take on the Soothsayer?
They're sick, whoever they are. I don't want to understand them. I just want to stop them from hurting any more people.
So, this is the shard that I found in Deborah's cabin.
An important piece of the puzzle. We're lucky you found it. Wow, is that it?
Yep, the Soothsayer used one just like this. I don't want to show that to her.
The doctor gave you those?
Yep, I meant to take them if my head injury acts up. I've been meaning to ask, how do you like living in Cassidy, E?
Oh, like any big American city, it's got some issues, but overall I'm happy here. My family and church are both close by. I've got a decent job, and I adore my little garden apartment. Things could be worse, you know?
Good to hear. I wish I could say the same, but you know me, I was born discontent. How'd you get along with Mildred when I was out?
It was like I never left. She's such a cutie.
I don't want to ask her about that.
So, are you getting good use out of the book collection I set up in the office?
Yep.
You haven't even touched those books, have you?
Maybe once or twice. Did anyone call for me while I was in the hospital?
Not that I'm aware, but isn't that a message on the machine? It must be recent.
We made quite the team during the Whitmore affair, didn't we?
Yep. Those were good times.
Yeah. A shame what came after.
You're not wrong, but I think John Lennon said it best. Everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end.
Let's hope those words don't ring too hollow when all this is over.
Still got those old casework docs on the board, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're no longer here full time to keep the place tidy.
Ha ha.
Sometimes I regret becoming a PI.
Do you really? I can't imagine you doing anything else.
Me neither. That doesn't mean I can't be miserable, though.
Oh, you.
We already discussed that. I don't want to ask her a fancy laptop you've got there.
Oh, thanks. It's new.
I don't want to show that to her. What's your take on Rachel Wang, Eric's neighbor?
From what I know about her, she seems like a really troubled person. I hope she can get the help she needs.
How do you think Tabitha Caldwell fits into the case?
Hard to say, but everything we have on her is circumstantial, right? So she could easily be innocent in all of this.
I guess so, yeah. What are your thoughts on the Ingstrom patient that Rose had a relationship with?
Well, I'd say it's an odd coincidence if it has nothing to do with her murder.
Agreed. Let's hope we can get to the bottom of who this mystery patient is soon. What's your opinion on that Phase guy?
Well, drug addicts aren't the most reliable witnesses, are they? We should probably take some of the things he told you with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that might be for the best. What do you think about Victor Cooper?
Well, from what you told me, he sounds like a dangerous person. We have to be careful if we decide to go after him.
What are your thoughts on Faith Cyrene?
Well, she must be a ruthless woman, butchering Lucas like that.
I'm guessing it wasn't her first kill. She knew several of the murder victims. And even if she didn't take them out personally, she's gotta be a major accessory.
Probably, yeah. I wonder who's in charge, though. Is Faith Cyrene calling the shots, or is it the ranger guy?
Good question. It could even be someone else entirely. I don't think we know enough to say for sure. All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Hey, it's me, Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do. So, yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. We'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the Soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
I suppose so. We better stick with the case then.
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place. Guess that Hawaii retirement isn't happening, Lucas. No way. I can't stand that stupid clicking sound. Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these. Just some old news coverage of a big case Lucas solved in the 80s. Mob-related. Got pretty hairy, he told me. Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern. Pretty standard literature in the PI biz. I have copies of most of these back in my office. No gun, as expected. This is where Lucas would keep his revolver. There are some spare bullets in here, though. Better take some. All right, that should be plenty. I've always been jealous of this view. It was the one thing I couldn't hope to match when I set up Rain Investigations. Old pictures of Lucas and his army buddies. He served in Vietnam. Lucas's favorite brand of whiskey. He made me promise to down one of these at his funeral. Silly old man. Lucas's favorite cigars. Whenever he was stuck on a case, he'd light up one of those and just sit and ponder in that chair. The Longhorn Boys, Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications. Weird note. Some sort of reminder? Alright, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here. Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me. That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them. Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder? I guess those bad fillings are the least of your worries now, buddy. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Shouldn't be relevant to me right now. Jackson is Lucas's youngest son. Must be his birthday that day. Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me. That was the night when he died. JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died? Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes. Still just the initials, but a number for JK is listed here. I should give them a call. Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have. Worth a shot, but no, nothing. I don't need to look that up. What if I could, but I don't have a name to search for? I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look that. I don't need to look that. I don't need to look that up. 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 I don't need to look that. I don't need to look that. I don't need to look that. I don't need to look that up. Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers. No, I've got my own. A police scanner for eavesdropping on the cops. Common practice in the PI business.
have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants. I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully some of the clues here on the desk can help. All right, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them. Alright, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas. All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean. I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related. I should look for other interpretations. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't. No, I don't think that's correct. 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 No, I don't. These all share the 1011 prefix. I should start by figuring out what that means. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think. No, I don't think that. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct. Just a blank date. JK deliver? Here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he... Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. These all share the 101. Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet. That can't be a coincidence. The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that. No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to mirror that somehow. Lucas Longhorn, why'd you have to make this so difficult? Yes, 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to JK. I'm not sure about the rest of the message, though. Yes, 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to JK. I'm not sure about the rest of the message, though. Yes, 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response. Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged. Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond. Yes, that should work. If the list on the post-it is correct, I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park. Good. Another acknowledgement. And a query once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now? Yes, that should be the correct time, but how would they know if it's AM or PM? Military notation is probably a safer bet, like Lucas's notes in the calendar. Yes, that should work. $10.76. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK. Doesn't look like anything of note was thrown away. Lucas's favorite brand of whiskey. I really lost control there, didn't I?
I think I'll stop here for today. Have a good day or night, everyone.